Welcome everybody. The objective of this lecture is to understand process of converting POS to standard POS. We have studied what is POS, product of some form, and we have also seen what is standard POS. So in this lecture, we will try to understand if some Boolean function is given in POS form, then how to convert it into standard POS form. So let's start. So POS can be converted to standard POS by performing OR operation between the terms in expression with the terms formed by ANDing the variable and its complement which are not present in the term. So initially you will find this process of converting SOP into standard SOP, POS into standard POS, confusing, little bit confusing. But actually this is not the case. If you practice, then it is very easy. Just try to solve 2 or 3 examples. These 2 points will be very clear to you. So let's try to understand it. What you have to do here? Yes, so we have given POS expression and you have to convert that POS into standard POS. Okay, how? By performing OR operation. Okay, so you should perform OR operation between the term. Okay, so which term? So because in a given function there will be lot of terms. So which term you have to consider here? Yes, you should consider only those terms which has missing literal. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to perform OR operation between the term which has missing literal and which is second term. So second term is the term that is formed by performing AND operation between the missing variable. Okay, the variable which is missing in this term. So what you have to do? You have to perform AND operation between that variable and its complement. Okay, so let's take one example. After that, it will be more clear to you. So before discussing example, I will like to take a review of one property of Boolean algebra. In Boolean algebra, you have studied distributive property. So what distributive property of Boolean algebra says? Suppose if we have expression like this, A dot, so dot means AND operation, A and in bracket B or C, then this expression can be written as A and B or A and C. So this is OR distributive property of Boolean algebra. Similarly, there is one more distributive property in Boolean algebra. Okay, and that is AND distributive property. So now let's try to understand this AND distributive property. So if we have expression like this, A plus, I will write this term in bracket so that there should not be any confusion. A plus in bracket B and C. Again, this is not plus, it is OR operation. So A or in bracket B and C. So see, we can rewrite this expression as A plus. Okay, so what I am doing, I am taking this A plus. Okay, so A plus B, right? So A plus B, bracket complete. Then dot. Okay, so see what you have to do. You have to take this A plus B. Okay, then this dot will come and then another bracket. Start another bracket, opening bracket. Okay, here A plus then C. See. Okay, so please try to understand how I have written this expression. So A plus B, okay, A plus B, then this dot will come here, dot in other bracket. What you have to do? You have to take A plus C. So this is AND distributive property, and this is OR distributive property. So please try to understand this property properly, because we will require this property in order to convert that POS expression into standard POS. Okay, now let's continue with our topic. So let's take one example here. Suppose there is one function f1. It is function of three variable a, b, c. It is defined like this. So first of all, tell me whether it is SOP or POS form. Yes, it is POS, product of sum terms. How many sum terms? There are three sum terms. Right. Now second question, whether this particular function or whether this particular expression is in standard POS form. No, it is not in standard POS form, because if I see these terms, so each term has one missing literal. So if I consider this first term, so in first term, which literal is missing? Yes, C is missing. Here B is missing. Here A is missing. Right? So that's why what we have to do now, we have to perform OR operation. We should perform OR operation between the term. So here, which is this term? The term which has missing literal. So consider this first term. It has missing literal. So I should perform OR operation between this term and which is second term. So second term should be obtained by performing AND operation between missing variable. So which variable missing is, which variable is missing here? C. So perform AND operation between C and its complement, that is C bar. So you should rewrite this term like A plus B plus, okay, so again I am taking plus 5 because we want OR operation. So A plus B plus, and which will be the second term? Yes, and operation between variable and its complement, missing variable and its complement, that is C into C bar. So this term will become like A plus B plus C into C bar. Similarly, this second term, okay, which literal is missing? B. So we should rewrite this term like A plus C plus, yes, and operation between B and B bar. So A plus C plus B into B bar. So see, this will be the next step. A plus B, okay, plus missing literal is C. So C into C bar. Here missing literal is B. So A plus C plus B into B bar. Then here missing literal is A. So B plus C bar plus A into A bar. Clear? So here what we have done? We have added C into C bar. We have added B into B bar. We have added A into A bar. So you may think that whether we are changing our logical expression. So think on this point, whether these two logical expressions are equivalent or not. Yes, so these two logical expressions are equivalent. Why? Because consider this term C into C bar. So C into C bar, what will be the result? What Boolean algebra says? C into C bar will be always 0. Yes or no? Let's assume that C is 1. So if C is 1, C bar will be 0. So 1 dot 0 will be 0. Now let's assume that C is 0. So if C is 0, what will be the C bar? It will be 1. So 0 into 1, result will be 0. Right? So C into C bar will be 0, B into B bar will be 0, A into A bar will be 0. And what we are doing? A plus B plus that 0. Okay. So if we perform OR operation between 0 and some other variable, then whether that variable is going to change? No. So this A plus B, it will remain as it is. So if we perform OR operation of A plus B with 0, it is not going to affect this particular term. Right? So adding this C into C bar, B into B bar, and A into A bar are not going to affect our original logical expression. Now see, what you have to do here? Now you have to apply which property? Distributive property of Boolean algebra. Okay, so which distributive property? And distributive property. So see, then this first term can be written as, so in first bracket I will have A plus B, okay, then this plus will come in first bracket A plus B plus C, okay, bracket complete. Then dot in second bracket I will have A plus B plus C bar. Similarly here, this particular term will get divided in two terms. So first term will be A plus C plus B dot A plus C plus B bar. Similarly here also B plus C bar plus A dot B plus C bar into, sorry, B plus C bar plus A bar. So see, next step will be like this. A plus B plus C. So that term will come here. A plus B plus C. So that term will come here. Then A, then dot, okay, then dot, and in second bracket I will have A plus B plus C bar. Okay. So see what we have done. We have splitted this particular term now in two terms. Similarly, this term will also get divided into two terms, which will be that two terms A plus C plus B, that is A plus B plus C, and second will be A plus C plus B bar. So A plus B bar plus C. Similarly, this term will also get divided in two subterms. First will be A plus B plus C bar. So A plus B plus C bar. Second will be B plus C bar plus A bar. That is A bar plus B plus C bar. Getting? So what we have done here, we have simply applied distributive property of Boolean algebra. Nothing else. If you understood that property, then converting POS into standard POS is very simple. Okay. So after that, what is the next step? You have to identify whether there are identical terms. So see, A plus B plus C, whether it is coming again, no. But if I consider this term, A plus B plus C bar, it is coming two times. Here also, I am having this term, and here also I can see same term. So what we have to do? We have to replace this two term by single term, because what Boolean algebra says, A dot A is equal to A, right? So this term dot this term will be this single term. So not necessary to write it two times. So see, in next step, what I have done, I have replaced these two terms by single term. So here we are having how many terms? 3 plus 3, 6. And here we are getting 4. So this A plus B plus C, it is coming. Then A plus B plus C bar, A plus B plus C bar. Yes, it is also coming. Then A plus B plus C. Yes, this is also duplicate. Okay, A plus B plus C. It is coming here also as well as here also. So I have replaced these two terms by single DBC. So that's why here we were having 6 terms, and here now you will find 4 terms. Now let's see one more example so that this process will be clear to you. So now consider this function f of ABC is equal to A plus B plus C, then in other bracket A bar plus B bar, in third bracket B plus C. So first of all, tell me whether it is SOP POS. Yes, it is POS, product of sum term. Whether it is standard POS, no, it is not standard POS. Why it is not standard POS? Yes, this term contain all the literal. So whether it is standard POS, no, it is not standard POS. Why? Because though this first term contains all literal, what about this the next two terms? So next two terms have missing literal, right? So see what I have to do. So I will not touch to this first term. It should be kept as it is, A plus B plus C. Then what about this second term, A bar plus B bar? Whether it has a missing literal, yes. Which literal is missing? C. So that's why what I should do, I should perform OR operation. I should perform OR operation of this term which has missing literal with the term that is obtained by taking AND operation between missing literal and its complement. That is C into C bar, right? Then third term, B plus C, B plus C. Whether it has missing literal, yes. Which literal is missing? A. So what we should do? We should perform OR operation. OR operation between this B plus C and, yes, what should be the second term? So second term should be obtained by taking AND operation between missing literal. In this case, missing literal is A. So A dot A bar. Okay, bracket. Getting very simple. After that, what is the next step? We have to apply distributive property. So see, so first term will be as it is, A plus B plus C. Then second term, so A plus, sorry, A bar plus B bar plus C, right? So here I will write A bar plus B bar plus C, bracket complete, right? So A bar plus B bar plus C, right? Then in second bracket, again A bar plus B bar plus, now I should take C bar. Yes, C bar. Okay, second term over. Then third term. Apply distributive property on this third term. Before that, I will reduce the font. Okay. Now B plus C plus. So B plus C plus A. Right. Bracket complete. Then second bracket. Again B plus C. So B plus C plus A. Already we have taken. Now we should take B plus C plus, yes, A bar. So plus A bar. Bracket complete. So after that, what is the next step? You have to identify whether there are identical terms. So A plus B plus C. Yes. Are there two terms? Yes, there are two terms. A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. Then A bar plus B bar plus C. No, single. Then A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Single. Okay. Then what should be the next step? I should replace that two terms, two identical terms by single term A plus B plus C. Okay. And all other terms, they will come as it is. All other terms will come as it is. So see, I will remove this duplicate. So now I can say that this is expression POS this is POS expression which is in standard POS form.